We have some editions here of the Muse in print.
Editor John Harris had to dig deep in the vault to pull out these print copies of the Muse. Memorial University's venerable student newspaper went all digital back in 2018. But for many decades and many generations of Memorial students, print copies of the Muse were everywhere on campus, amplifying students' issues and interests and opinions on its front page. Now this year, the Muse is celebrating its 75th anniversary. Harris and the Muse's current staff of student reporters and editors decided there was just one way to mark a birthday that big, with an all-new print edition.
I think it really brings a special kind of nostalgia for the people that were at the Muse before to see it in print once again, but also to really bring it on campus in a way that can't be avoided. I think back in the day of print news on campus, it was a lot of ownership of the students. This was their newspaper. I think now in the day of social media, where we're trying as hard as we can to get on people's social media feeds, there are gatekeepers like Facebook and Meta and Instagram, where I think having our own print on campus will really send really be able to connect with students on campus in a way that hasn't been done since 2018.
The Muse is facing some hurdles to publishing a new printed newspaper in 2025. For one thing, there is no longer a newspaper printing press operating in Newfoundland and Labrador since the Telegram went all digital last year. For that reason, the 75th anniversary edition won't be printed in the newspaper style of the old Muse. It will be printed magazine style instead. Harris says the staff are also relearning some old school skills, from how to lay out the content in a physical paper to how to sell the advertising inside it. For now, the 75th anniversary printed edition of the Muse is planned as a one-off, but depending on how it goes, Harris says they're open to bringing print back.
So we're going to learn how to process how that process works. We're rebuilding relationships with advertisers because we want to make it financially sustainable and break even. But if all those things come together and we build that institutional knowledge back up, then it's definitely something we'll have to consider.
The 75th anniversary printed edition of the Muse will hit campus in January. While you're waiting to pick up your copy, check out the great work the Muse continues to do online. Their video journalism can be found on TikTok and Facebook in a big way, and all their published articles are free to read on their website, themuse.ca. Zach Gowdy, CBC News, St. John's.